This. Great. Okay, lovely. So you're very welcome this morning. What we'll do is we will start with a simple breathing technique, and they call it in yoga the full yogic breath. All right. So just make your way down onto your mat into a comfortable seated position. So it doesn't need to be anything too fancy. I'm going to sit up on a block. Great. And just you find a nice seated position now for yourself. Great. Now this could obviously be also practice lying down. What we will do is seated, and we'll try to keep the spine nice and straight now. And we take the right hand, and we're going to just place the right hand on the belly. Good. And then place the left hand on the chest. Good. Now, you can close the eyes, only if it's comfortable now to do so. Great. And let's just arrive. And we're about to do a little simple breathing technique together. It's called the full yogic breath. Inhaling slowly through the nose. Feeling the belly filling up. And allowing it to expand fully, and exhaling gently. Let's go again together. Inhale, filling the lungs fully now. And exhaling nice and gently. Last time, filling the chest fully. And see if you can allow the shoulders now just to open up. And exhaling slowly again. Gently inhaling, filling up the belly. Followed by the lungs. Finally the chest. And exhaling, releasing the air from the chest, then the lungs, then the belly. And we'll do that now again together. And maybe if you hadn't your eyes closed the last time around, you'd like to maybe try this time with your eyes closed, or even vice versa. So inhaling slowly through the nose. Feel the belly fill up. And allowing it to expand fully. Exhaling gentle. Inhale, filling the lungs fully. And exhale gently. Lastly, filling the chest this time. Fully allowing the shoulders again. Dropping the shoulders down. And exhale slowly. Gently inhale, filling up the abdomen. Then the lungs. Finally the chest. And exhale, releasing the air from the chest, the lungs, and the abdomen. Good. We'll just leave it at that. Just rest our hands on our thighs. Good. And just notice, observe just how you feel now. Maybe a little different. So that was our simple, it's a nice little breathing technique there, the full yogic breath. Spine nice and straight. As we turn up the corners of our mouth, bring a little smile to our face. Same with the eyes. Just let the outer edges of the eyes just turn up. Take one last final deep breath in. Belly, lungs and chest, and exhaling. Whew. All the way out. Really good. Now, coming down off your block if you were up on one. And we come down onto our mat. Great. And we do some warming up just before we come into our practice fully. So we just come into a nice shoulder hammock position. So the hands are behind the hips, fingers are pointed back, yeah, behind you. Lovely. And just kind of lean back a little into the hands. Great. And we're going to start with just some toe bending 5 times, forward to back. Squeeze. Lovely. Nice. 2 more. And last time. Really nice. So the toes all done. We do the feet next. Pointing the toes and flexing them. Try to keep the heels on the ground if you can. 4 more. Point. Flex. Feet. Point. Flex. Point. Flex. Last time. Maybe just for the last one to hold it and just feel the gorgeous length there in the legs. Really nice. And return back to the start. Lovely. Nice. So you might like to actually just edge the hands back a little bit further. Spread the fingers nice and wide apart. Lovely. Do some ankle circles next. So 5 times one direction. Great. And other side. Really nice. Good. And coming back to center, we draw our knee to our chest. Straighten, bend, straighten. 3 more times on the right side. Good. Last time, return that leg to the floor. Other side. Left side. 4. Counting it out. Just take now whatever you need. Last time, really good. Okay, we'll keep the legs straight and we'll bring the arms now then out to the side. We flip the palms to the ceiling. We bring the fingers to the tops of our shoulders. Good. 4 more. Nice. And in. And in. Lovely. And last time, really good. Then we'll keep the fingers on the tops of our shoulders and we'll make some nice shoulder circles. Bring the elbows to meet at the front. 5 times one direction. Good. Nice. So just give yourself time now to warm up. Lovely. We'll try not to rush it. And then go in the other direction. Really nice. And returning the hands. Taking the hands away. Good. So we come back into our seated position and we're going to maybe just open and close the fingers a little bit. Just great. So we're going to make 2 fists of our hands. Spread the fingers. 4 more. And release. Good. Just feel the pressure actually when you make the fists of both hands. Keep breathing. 2 more. Good. Last time. Nice. Now we'll do the next position. So we're going to circle the fists one way. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the other direction. Other way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Lovely. Stretching the hands up. Good. Stretch up, fist down. Other side. Stretch up, fist down. 5 on each side. Good. And down. And down. 3 more. Reaching up. 2 more. And nice. Change the crisscross the legs if you need to, just in case there's any stiffness there. Good. Now we're going to slowly bend the head back. Good. And then forward. 1 more. Really nice. Keep going. Try to make this position as comfortable now as for you as possible. Back to center, and then we're going to twist the head to the side. Look out over the right shoulder. Back through center. Go left. Back through center. Keep going. Using your full yogic breath if you need to. Breathing in. Abdomen. Lungs. Chest. Chest. Lungs. And abdomen. Really nice. Now we're going to do to the side, so right here to right shoulder. Lovely. And now we're just going to raise up our left arm. Good. And then just lower down to the floor a little. Just feel a little intense energy into the stretch in the side of the neck. Good. Turn the hand to the knee, rise, head back up, left ear to left shoulder. You can add in the arm if you wish, the straight arm, lower the right arm towards the floor. Good. So if you're unsure now of anything, just take a little quick glance at me on camera. Good. And maybe once more on both on the other side. Okay, right here to right shoulder. Left arm out to the side. And just let the hand hover a couple of inches off the floor. Stretch that arm. Out to the side. Good. Return the hand to the knee, left ear to left shoulder this time. Right arm out to the side. Good. And then you can lower it closer and closer to the floor. You decide. Good. Really nice. Rise the head back up again. Really good. And we'll just move on to just a very brief chakra activation. So straighten the legs out in front. Really nice. pressing the backs of the knees into the mat, and we're going to fold down over the straight legs. Pull the upper body down, lovely. Nice. Just let the head hang. Really nice. Feet are together. Bring the head down, the arms are straight. Lovely. Really good. Really nice. Activating all the chakras. Last couple of seconds now. As you rise back up. Good. And we're going to start our Yin Yoga practice with a reclined butterfly posture. Good. So we get our bolster, we line it up lengthways behind us. We'll bring our bum to the bottom of the bolster. Yeah, bring it right up there. Soles of the feet are together. And then we're going to recline back. Really nice. And now I'm not going to say a whole lot here, just recline back, get nice and comfy. We'll try to be still. And we're going to hold for some time now as we just target the area of the inner thighs. Halfway there now. Last opportunity there just to see if you can give your weight just a little bit more into your bolster. Really nice. Draw the chin to the chest, nice and slowly. Gonna rise up. Good. Draw the knees together. Perfect. We'll just move our bolster to one side for a moment and we'll flip over and we'll come onto the belly. So lower down, nice and slowly, nice and carefully. Okay, so in this particular thread the needle, we're on the belly, all right? So the arms are out in front, legs are straight behind. And what we're going to try to do is we're going to flip the right hand palm to the ceiling, and then we're going to thread the right arm in underneath the left. Good. And then we'll come down onto the forehead. 1 full minute here now. Get into your thread the needle. Try to become as still as you can. Targeting just the triceps and the shoulder area on the right side. There shouldn't be any pain now, so it should be nice and sweet. And if you'd like to, you could walk the left hand maybe just a little over to the right hand side. Good. Walking the left hand back to center. And we're going to unthread that arm. Both arms now in front. Just rest for a moment on the forehead, and then we'll do the other side. So flip the palm of the left hand to the ceiling, and we'll thread the left arm in underneath the right and come down onto the forehead. And just rest and feel now, feel into it. Yeah. And just see maybe what it feels like to breathe into your belly. And you can, if you like, you can move that right hand over to the left if you wish. You can just walk it over to the left. Until you find just an appropriate edge, an appropriate stress. And that's just let the lungs lift your belly on the inside. Good. Walk the right hand back to center. We'll unthread the arm. Again, just pausing by resting down onto the forehead. Really nice, just noticing the breath. Good. And we'll come into our next posture now. We'll come to goalpost arms. So we'll come to the cactus arms, whereby the elbows are in line with the shoulders, the palms are facing down. And come onto the left ear. And then we're going to roll over onto that left shoulder. Raise the right foot. Raise the right leg. Raise the foot to the floor behind you. Nice. And just feel into it now. All the tissues in the front of that left shoulder are being targeted here. Full minute now. Just enjoy. Opportunity as well to spread the fingers. Just observing any changes that are going on in that shoulder now, the left shoulder. As we come back onto the belly, return the right leg to the floor. Pause. And we'll do that now on the other side. Come onto the right ear, roll over onto the right shoulder, left foot to the floor. Full minute here now. And just see how it feels again to maybe breathe into the full yogic breath. See how it feels to maybe use it. Inhale, belly, lungs. Right up into the chest. And we just observe it on the exhale. The chest. Nice and gently let the breath out. Gently now coming out of the pose. And again, just pausing. And just very slowly rise up. Take your time now. And you're going to turn over and you're going to come to sitting on your bum, bent knees. Really good. And we're going to try a half saddle. So we start on the right side and we try to bring that right foot to the outside of that right hip. Wonderful. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold over that left leg. So fold over and down. Maybe rest the hands on the knees or the shin. Good. Target area here is the hamstrings primarily. Let the head hang. And if you feel like you'd like to go a little bit deeper, you can slide the hands lower down the leg. So everything should be nice and relaxed. Good. Then we're going to rise up carefully now. And then we're just going to bring the hands behind us and we're going to come back onto the forearms. Lovely. 1 minute here now. So we're staying up on the forearms today. So we're stressing the tissues now in the front of that right thigh. Just try to distribute the weight then evenly between both arms. Folding back. Like, it is optional, but if you feel like you'd like to go for it, you can come back all the way down onto your back. So you can add in that modification now if you wish for the last couple of seconds. Really good. Breathe into it. Really good one to help release the joints. We're going to rise up, careful now. We're going to straighten out that right leg. And then we're going to repeat that now on the other side. Half saddle, fold forward over the right leg. Off you go now. And you may help actually just to close the eyes. And I would just thinking as well, just because of what you said, if you have been doing a lot of walking and your hamstrings might be a little bit tired, you could slot a block or your bolster behind that right knee. And just take the head, just let the head hang, chin to chest. And let's be still. Keeping the spine nice and straight. We're going to rise up and then we're going to walk the hands back. Come down onto the forearms. Resting down onto the elbows. Good. Just observing what's going on now again in the mind, the body and the breath. And just see if you can direct the breath like into any area of discomfort. Hold them now for a couple more seconds. Using your core strength now to rise up Take your time. We've done it now on both sides, so we've finished with our half saddle. Straighten that leg. Perfect. Really good. We're going to do a twist next. So we're going to separate the legs, the feet nice and wide. Lovely. We're still sitting up nice and straight. We're going to bring the arms out to a T, and then we're going to take our left hand. I'm going to reach down to see if we can maybe grip the toes on the right foot. Right arm goes behind, and we're going to look out over the right shoulder. Full minute here now. Long right arm. Now, if you cannot reach the toes, you can rest the hand on the outside of that right calf, right leg, the lower part of the leg. It's absolutely fine as well. So just refer to your own, your own intuition. What's your gut instinct here? Get comfortable. No pain. Coming back to center, and then we'll windmill the right hand down. Good. Look out over the left arm this time. Nice. So just in this one now as well, just encouraging you to inhale, and I'd say trying to even exhale more deeply. Using, I can even feel myself here, just using the diaphragm, really using the abdomen as well. Control nearly the exhale. Good. Coming back to center. Bring both legs together. Really nice. Okay, so we're going to try far log next. So we're going to bring the left shin down in front, and we're going to bring the right foot on top of that left knee. Great. So try as best as you can to bring that left shin down in line with the mat. Great. And then the right foot goes on top. Lovely. Now, if that isn't available to you, you can bring the bolster in front, and you can bring that. Yeah, so you can put the right shin down on top of the bolster. And then we're just going to fold forward. So this is a nice position, actually, having the bolster here. It just kind of aids the getting into the posture. Full minute now. So feeling the stress in the tissues. Keep breathing and keep feeling. Targeting the hips, the right hip specifically. Resting the upper body down. Try not to collapse, I would say, into that right hip. Both sit bones on the floor. And we'll get up together, nice and slowly. And we take that right leg off the bolster, and then we'll repeat that now on the other side. So the right shin is in front, and then left shin goes on top. And then you can fold over, rest down onto the bolster, and just wait for a few moments. Wriggle around, do what you need. Just figure out what's the best way for me to get into this pose. Try to keep the tongue as well. Just keep it as loose as possible in the mouth. And if you're unsure, just look at me here on the video. And just to come out, take that right leg off the bolster, really good. And then we're going to come over to tabletop. Find your weight into tabletop. Come to all fours, really good, really nice. And we're going to move into our pigeon pose. So from all fours, walking the hands forward a little, and then sliding the right knee in behind the right wrist, coming onto the toe tips of the back leg. Good. Really nice. Now you can walk the right foot up to the top corner of the mat. You can get that shin to become as parallel as much as possible to the top of the mat, whatever you need now. And then just bolster goes in front, fold down over, chest is resting on the bolster, chin is resting on the bolster. Make sure that that kneecap, the left kneecap is flat as well on the mat. Full minute here now. Maybe come onto the right ear. Press down onto the right ear. It's optional, of course, should you not wish to have the bolster there, you can fold down, right down, forward to the mat. Targeting the gluteal muscles there on the right side. Can get quite tight. Just creating space now. Just using your conscious breath, see if you can direct the breath into the glutes. So we'll just rise up slowly together. We'll pause for a moment as well, just up here in our hands. Nice and proud. Chest coming through. Gently lowering the head back, looking up at the ceiling. Good. And I'm just going to ask you to step back, return to tabletop, and we'll do that on the other side. Left knee behind the left wrist. Slide the right knee back if you wish. And then coming down onto the bolster. The bolster is just really nice to make it nice and comfortable for you. But if you feel like it, you can come up, you can just let your upper body come down onto the floor. Maybe rest on the left ear this time. Just getting to know the hips, getting to know the glute muscles. Just trying to breathe normally as best you can. In through the nose and out through the nose. We're using about a minute. We're staying in the pose about a minute on each side. Very slowly now, as with all the Yin Yoga practices, just taking our time. Coming out of the pose, we rest on the hands. Proud pose. Gaze looks up. Gaze upwards. And then we're going to step it back and find our tabletop. We're going to flip over. We're going to make our way down. Come on to the back if you can, and then we're going to hug the knees into the chest. Nice. The feet are together and the knees are together, and you're going to interlace all 10 fingers. Lovely. We're going to stay here now for a minute. You may wish actually to take a grip, maybe find opposite elbows. As you squeeze the knees together and the feet together, just finding a nice edge. Keep the lower back on the floor. Good. And then just see if you can rest the shoulders down as well. Chin is parallel to the chest. And just be still. You can also, use this pose. You have a chance as well, maybe just to introduce a little rock, like a gentle little rock from side to side. Lovely. And then we're going to come out of that pose, knees to chest, and straighten the two legs out in front. Really good. We're going to find figure 4 on our backs, bend the knees, plant the feet, and then we cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Great. And then we'll draw the left knee to the chest and interlace all 10 fingers just there behind that left hamstring. Good. And just letting the right knee fall out to the side. Good. And now we're going to straighten that left leg, sole of the foot to the ceiling. Great. And just keeping the bind there behind the hamstring as we flex the toes towards our face on the left foot, both feet. Great. Let's change to the other side. Cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Coming into the pose. Lovely. And then we'll straighten the right leg, sole of the foot to the ceiling. Great. Just working a little bit more into the backs of the legs. Just do what's necessary now. And change. Return the feet to the floor. We're going to do a supine twist. So we'll do a lovely twist now on our backs. Straighten the left leg long and then just rest the sole of the right foot just very gently now. Just rest it on top of that left kneecap. Okay. We'll interlace all 10 fingers and make a little pillow there for our head. Great. Hands behind the head. And then we're just going to twist and just try to draw that with that right knee over to the left side. Perfect. And to encourage the knee to come closer to the floor, you can take the left hand away and you can just rest the left hand on the outside of that right knee. Good. Now, if the shoulders are tight and it's uncomfortable, you can bring that right arm out to shoulder level so that it's out. And then twist, turn the head to the right side. Good. Supine twist. Full minute here now. So the head can be neutral, or you can turn the head to the side. So head goes in opposite direction of the knee. Really good. And again, coming back to our yogic breath, filling up the belly, the lungs, the chest. Gentle exhale. Chest, lungs, and belly. The breath of fire. And change. Come back out. Pause for a moment. Just hold the knees to the chest. And then we do that now on the other side. Rest in the sole of the left foot on or beside that right kneecap. Great. And you can go right into it. Head goes left this time. Knee goes right. And I'm using my hand to just apply just a slight bit of pressure there to encourage that left knee to the floor. Great. So make it as gentle as you wish. Finding your edge, your Goldilocks position. You're 7 out of 10. Really good. I'm just being so grateful. Well done. Doing your practice this morning. We're going to change, come out of that pose. And before we move into our Shavasana, just hugging the knees again into the chest. Really good. Really nice. And then we're going to make our way to Shavasana, to corpse pose. So hopefully you don't have to do too much. So just you know, from lying down on the back, just stretching the legs out again, just making sure that the body is in as straight a line as possible. Palms facing up and fingers relaxed. Closing down the eyes. First finger maybe touching the floor. Just allowing the shoulders to roll outwards. Good. Toes and feet rolling out. Just the legs are slightly apart now. And just the arms are away from the body. Finding our way into our Shavasana, into our corpse pose. Releasing the joints, releasing all the muscles now. Observing any changes in the body, any changes in the mind, any changes in the breath. Relaxing the chest. Just notice what happens in your body when you allow it to rest. And then just to get up, we're going to bring the legs together, stretching the right arm over the head, placing the left hand on the belly, bending the left knee, the left leg at the knee. Roll onto the right side. And just wait a few moments. And then you can use both your hands just to get yourself up into a comfortable sitting position. I'm going to rub the palms of the hands together. Creating warmth. Awakening the nervous system. And then we're going to cover the eye sockets And then feel the warmth around the eye area. And then we're going to drop the palms to the cheeks. And we're going to give ourselves a nice little massage. Good. Just even the muscles around the eye area. Really nice. Then you can open up the eyes if you haven't done so already. Bring the hands to prayer at your heart center. And the final full yogic breath of the class. Inhale. And gentle exhale. Have a wonderful Sunday. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me this morning. Namaste.
Namaste, Aisling. That was gorgeous. Thank you.
Oh. And the sun is after coming out.
Yeah, we've a little sunshine here, but it's mad windy. I can hear the wind howling around. Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah, maybe on the beach next week.
Oh, please God. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, the good old Irish weather. We'll have to play it by ear. We'll have to play it by ear.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, see you then. Thanks again.
Bye, Dee.
Bye.
Bye now.